let's take it from the very top. What was the case about?
Conspiracy, intent to distribute marijuana. Yeah.
And how were these charges even brought against you?
Man, I'm gonna be real, like, you know people who, they got shit going on, and if you kind of like tied in with them, like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to get caught with shit in the feds, like, it's feds, so you really ain't got to get caught red-handed with shit, like, so they can just call your ass one day or come knock on your door and say, hey, we've been looking for you, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said that you was in on this. So you're like, wait, what? I wasn't there. No, I ain't got shit to do with that. But hey, if they can just put your ass in it just a little bit, your ass is good as guiding. And you better not take it to trial and lose.
And we'll talk about all that here in a second. What age were you when this happened?
Shit, 23. Yeah.
And how were you apprehended for these charges?
What do you mean by that?
How were you arrested for these charges?
Oh shit, one of my co-defendants that was arrested, like shit, he turned himself in, and they had already been telling him like, yeah, man, we gonna come get your boy. He just kept wanting saying who, you know what I'm saying? They like, you know who we talking about? So shit, eventually, bro, they just raided my house. That raid, man, that fucked my head up. You know what I'm saying? That the raid really did it for me to say, damn, this shit real. You know what I'm saying? You got 20 motherfuckers running to your house, throwing a little smoke bomb, boom, just, you know what I'm saying, confusing you, while you know what I mean? Like, guns to your fucking face, like, get on the ground, you feel me? Like, that shit, damn, bro, that let me know this shit was real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, for some weed though, you know what I'm saying? So, and I stayed in the goddamn penthouse, you feel me? So they made me, you know what I'm saying? White people looking at me all crazy, my neighbors, you know what I'm saying? These fucking business owners and shit looking at me like, whoa, what the fuck do Jones have going here? You know what I'm saying?
What time of day did this happen?
This shit happened at like 1:15. Like it was, like 1:15, because I was knocking out this video I did the night before, Superfly. You know, I took some home, you feel me? Little chick, you know what I mean? Little model chick that was in, you know. And shit, she left, and shit, a few hours later, I'm laying down. Boom, I heard, police, get down. And shit, I got on the floor, but I'm still confused, not knowing it's the damn smoke bomb or whatever the fuck. That motherfucker, they threw that motherfucker in. Crazy.
What does that smell like? What does that do to you?
Ooh, it just confused you real bad. It just confused you real bad. I can't even think of the fucking name. I just had it, but yeah.
You had no idea that you were about to be raided?
I wouldn't even have my fucking jewelry at the house. I would have had it, you know what I'm saying, in my little chick crib or something, you feel me?
Were you scared? Were you nervous during all of this?
I was nervous as fuck. That's what I will say. I was nervous, real nervous. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, yeah, I was cool. But when I got in that goddamn car, they were taking me, asking me my goddamn safe code and shit. They were like, man, you know, all that shit. That's what fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, these folks really, for real. I don't even got shit in my house. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they move.
And they had a warrant to do this and everything?
Hell yeah, they had a warrant. I'm like, how though? I ain't did shit. Man, if somebody say you in on some shit, bro, and y'all been hanging out, whatever, you in on it, goddamn, to them, in their eyes. So yeah, well, you gotta go on, take your little lick, man, keep on moving.
And you had guns pointed to you?
Yeah, like AR-15s or some shit. Yeah, they came ready, they came really ready. But hell, they didn't find it in my house, man, so I wasn't really worried about that. I had like some money and some jewelry, they just took my shit. And they took my damn car, but I think I'm getting that back.
Did you get any of the jewelry back?
Hell no.
Any of the money back?
No, I had like $80,000 worth of jewelry and money. You know what I'm saying? They took that. I ain't getting that back. Should have just had to give me some little, little shit.
And they took the car too?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
But there is a chance you might get that back.
Yeah.
Why would you be able to get the car back, but not the jewelry or the money?
Man, the car, that was just a car I'm driving. That's in somebody else's name, you feel me? So yeah, it's my car though, but yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
And was that the first time you've ever had a police officer put a gun to you?
Hell yeah, cause shit, I ain't grow up just getting in trouble and shit, so Don't get me wrong, I ain't perfect, but shit, I ain't grow up just, just doing bad shit all my life. Like, you know what I mean? But to me, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Weed ain't bad. If you ask me, you feel me? So, but I ain't grow up just getting in a lot of trouble. So, hell yeah, that's the first time shit fucked me up.
And what city was this that you actually get arrested in?
Dallas. Mm-hmm.
And currently, what are the marijuana laws in Dallas?
In Dallas, the marijuana laws, well, like on the state level, well, nah, on federal level, period, of course, marijuana is a fucking drug on federal level. It's the same it's what, Schedule 1 or some shit like that. So anyway, but in Dallas, I think you can get caught with like an ounce or some shit and you be cool. But really nowadays, man, when they pull you over with weed in Dallas, you get a ticket or some shit and they don't even take you to jail now. So yeah, you cool in Dallas.
So you get this federal charge.
Yeah.
They put you in jail. Were you able to get a bond?
Okay, see, this is how this shit work. In the feds, it's like, it ain't really no bond. It's more of like, you can call it. They really just gonna either let your ass out or you're gonna be on the hold. So you gotta go to court and they gonna ask the government, do y'all object him getting out on pretrial release? And shit, they didn't even object. She was like, nah, he good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Y'all looking at me as the ringleader, y'all say, you know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna let me go home. No objection. Okay, cool, hell yeah. I was praying, bro. I wanted to hug my lawyer, man. I ain't never wanted to hug a white person that bad.
This particular lawyer you already had previously to this?
Nah, hell nah. Nope. Didn't even know him.
This lawyer was found for you from family, friends?
Friends.
So how much jail time do you do initially before you're granted this pretrial release? How long are you held up?
Shit, I ain't get held. Probably a few hours.
That's it?
Yup. Yeah, a few hours. Well, yeah, nah. The raid was different. They made me sit for a while. The feds wasn't even coming to just pick me up. They were just coming just to raid my house, really. And so when I actually had to go turn myself in, I had to just stay a few hours.
So, okay, let's back up. They raid your house, or they raid whatever house.
I wasn't indicted yet. Yeah, when they raided my house, I wasn't indicted.
So they raided, so what was the purpose of the raid? Just to...
To find whatever I had leading them up into the case.
Okay.
You feel me?
And all they took was money and jewelry, and they leave you alone.
Yeah.
And then how do you know you have to turn yourself in?
Oh, eventually, I get that email, you know what I'm saying? You've been indicted type shit. So it's like, fuck. I'm in my probation class on my state case. Last class I got, I'm about to get ready to get off. I'm happy. I'm like, yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though, of course, I knew the shit was probably coming with the indictment if they had enough. So that shit came. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I got sick to my stomach. I said, I'm going to prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck, I can't beat these people. You know what I'm saying? So, I text my chick. I'm just like, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what's going on. You know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I text my mom, I call my mom. I like, man, I hate this shit, but, they just indicted me, so.
So previous to the federal indictment, you had a state charge you were finishing up with.
Yeah.
Which was for?
Marijuana.
What was that actual charge?
Shit, I just had some little weed on me, just like...
Possession?
Possession, yeah, I just had some weed on me. That's what's crazy, like, I don't be doing shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I might have some weed on me, like, you know what I mean? Like, but smoking or something like that, but yeah, shit just be crazy. Sooner or later, this shit finna be legal. And then what? You know what I'm saying?
So this possession charge, was that a misdemeanor charge?
Nah, it was a felony. It was a few pounds, like 3. Yeah.
And you were, I guess you were finishing up a class, so was that, what was the final judgment with that charge there?
Oh, guess what? I eventually got off. Everything was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a blessing, bro. Like, and I had caught the federal charge while on probation for my state charge. Don't get me wrong though. They made me sit in jail for a few days, for almost 2 weeks until they figured out what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I got that out the way. I finished all my classes in this. They let me off. Oh, and because I graduated college. So they're like, well, look, we're going to take off 4 months, 120 days for your probation. So because I graduated college while going through all of this. So they let me off probation.
So you had to do 20 days in county jail.
Right. That's only because I was on probation. I was on probation and I committed a new crime. You feel me? So I violated my probation, if that makes sense. The federal indictment, made me violate state probation. Yeah.
I see. You think that was done on purpose?
I don't know if folks can do what the hell they want to do, but yeah, probably so to make me come out of more cash and to slow up my life. You know what I mean? That's what. Yeah, hell yeah. They can do what the fuck they want to do, man. Cause they know everything. They knew I was on probation. And basically, when you on probation and you violate, they make you sit for a second until they decide what they want to do. Cause they could have gave me 9 months state jail, but instead they said we're gonna continue your probation and you just stay on it for a little while. So I graduated college, and shit, I sent her the papers. She was like, well, look, we're gonna let you off early. I'm like, for real? So that's a blessing, bro. Cause I could have been dealing with both situations. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing. That's God, bro. I'm a true believer. You feel me? Federal betrayal, man, for real. Yeah, all that shit came together. It was just coming all back to back. Yeah, shit crazy.
So how long after they raid that property before you get the indictment? How long did that take?
Like 30 days. It was fast. You know what I mean? The shit, it was back to back, bro. Fucking paid lawyers, man, that didn't do shit. I had another lawyer before this, and she was just trying to make me go tell on myself on some weird shit. Like, just go tell them your part. I'm like, no, I paid you to fight for me, not to fucking snitch. You feel me? So I fired her, got a new lawyer. He was a little better, but bro, I'm gonna tell anybody to go to the feds, man. Don't get no fucking lawyer. Save your money, man. Save your fucking money.
Okay, because I'm a little confused here. Because at first you said, when you get pretrial release, you said shout out to your lawyer. You loved your lawyer.
Yeah.
Then now here you're saying, don't get a lawyer.
I'm gonna tell you this because I feel like you can have a public defendant and still get out. Like, you know what I mean? Pretrial release is like either we wanna hold him and we have a serious reason we're gonna hold him, or we don't. They're not gonna hold me, I see, because they let the co-defendants out, and I'm not a threat to society. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young kid that's going to school and I don't have guns and shit, so they don't have a reason. What I'm saying is, with the lawyer situation is, the lawyers are just to talk to you and to just give you knowledge or whatever just about the case. It's not really up to him, it's up to the judge how much time you get. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that. It's up to the judge. Unless your lawyer knows the judge on a personal level somehow. And which, that was a blessing for me, because my lawyer knew the judge. But that's not always. And a lot of people say, you know what I mean, save your money. I get why they say that, don't get me wrong. I still get why they say that. Because you're going to get what the judge wants you to have. It's up to the judge.
When you get this attorney that has a relationship with the judge, did you know that prior to getting this particular attorney?
Yes, I knew that because I was on Google and, you know what I'm saying, seeing what he done did for, you know what I mean, people. So yeah. So if you ask me, that's the only reason I got a lawyer. I paid the lawyer for him for sure.
So before the actual indictment comes into fruition, after the raid, you go through 2 attorneys?
Yeah. I paid her like a dub, and she was on some weird telling shit. I'm like, nah, fuck no. Yeah, that's how she was talking about.
So this attorney that has a personal relationship with the judge, this was the second attorney you hire or the third attorney you hire?
The second. The first one was a woman. She was just on some weird shit, and I fired her. I still ain't got my damn money back either.